Sam and Naaman in the morning. Good morning, everybody, friends and viewers and family and everybody that watches us. Today we're mixing this show up a little bit. We're kind of adding a little twist. We realize, we've been doing this this will be our 4th month now. You don't know much about us. I mean, we talk about our lives, but we haven't really answered a bunch of questions. So Naaman and I have decided we are going to ask each other questions back and forth, and we've written the questions for each other, and neither of us have viewed the other person's questions. So you're going to learn a little bit about us, and
so we're not so mysterious to you anymore.
Absolutely. So, kind of open up our souls to you. We're going to bear those souls to you. And starting us off, Naaman's going to go ahead and ask me some questions here. So,
all right, here we go. I have 11 questions in total. So, number 1, who is your favorite historical figure?
Abraham Lincoln.
Why?
The first thing that comes to mind is because he slays vampires, but that was a horrible movie.
Obviously.
I like the premise of that. Free the slaves. Even though not.
You like the premise of freeing the slaves?
Okay.
I know.
I know. Backtrack. I like the premise of slaying vampires, freeing the slaves. Wonderful thing. All men created equal. Top hat, long beard. Probably was a kind of a freaky, weird guy back in the day, but he became president. So it shows all those kids out there that are freaky, weird people. You can maybe be president someday. So.
All right. Number 2, what is your least favorite holiday food?
Least favorite holiday food?
Like any holiday, Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Well, this is just recently, but my mother-in-law, and this is specific to my wife's side of the family, she eats Jell-O with shredded carrots in it with mayonnaise. And I've never tried it because I'm never going to. Because it looks
with mayonnaise in it?
Not mayonnaise in it. You just eat it. And I am having a gag reflex talking about it because this is one of their traditions. Yeah, you just get a spoon of mayonnaise, get a spoon of the Jell-O, and it was a tradition that her family did. I guess they don't do it as much anymore. I can't imagine why, because it's disgusting.
That seems fishy. I would like to know where that came from, because when I was little, we ate some weird stuff, and most of it was because we had no money to buy all the ingredients. So I wonder, if that's a lack of money thing. I don't know.
It may be. I don't know what the cost of mayonnaise and shredded carrots and Jell-O were back in the day, but it's a possibility. It's good, kids. Eat it. No.
All right. Okay, next one.
Uh-huh.
If you could only use one swear word for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I thought about this a couple times, and I really like the word damn. Just going there, because I think you can say it. It's not too risque, you know what I mean? You can kind of shout it, and I don't think people are going to give you all books and be like, whoa, there's children around. You can just kind of throw damn out there and just be like, damn! And you can use it a lot of different ways. Damn! Just you stub your toe. Damn it! So not if out there, it's not too risky. I feel like it fits pretty well in a lot of situations, so I just like it.
I can't argue with that logic.
Yeah, I like beavers, and they build dams.
They do. All right, next one. What is the best concert you've ever been to?
The best? Yes. Well, the most recent one actually was Katy Perry's concert here in Kansas City. So it occurred with some friends and I, just kind of having some drinks and talking about what concert we'd like to see, and we thought she'd put on a great show, and she did not disappoint. She was very good, and she's beautiful, obviously, and I mean just the step pieces and everything that they did in the amount of time they had was amazing. So yeah, Katy Perry, good for you. That was awesome.
Okay. All right. What superpower would you like? And all of them. You could even make up one. I don't care.
I like to make up one. Well, that's a difficult one. I've also thought about this a lot, being the kind of nerd on our show more so, about what I would rather have. In all honesty, when I think about it, just the one that comes to the top of my head as soon as you say that is telepathy. To kind of be able to think what people are saying, but also just because I think I could go to Vegas and gamble and win lots of money. So I always thought that would be kind of a nice.
You're not going to fight crime and help others. You're just going to get your bank account.
Yeah, I'm just going to go.
I kind of respect that.
So yeah,
if we're being honest,
that's probably what I go with. No, I'm not going to fight crime. I'm not going to help people. But you know what? If we're playing Texas Hold'em, I probably know what you have.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, next one. I lost my place here. Okay. Which is a cooler animal, a lion or a tiger?
I'm going to go with the tiger. You know, I think the obvious answer, some people would say, would be the lion, king of the jungle.
Well, it is LeBron James' logo.
Wow.
So I'm going to have to say you're wrong on that one.
Well, I was going to say,
moving on.
Who's answering the questions
no
here?
discussion, you're wrong. Next question. All right. When you were little, this is when I asked some feelers about nobody knew what I was talking about, which I was appalled. Okay. When you were a child, did you like Dairy Queen or TCBY better?
Oh, TCBY.
Yes,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I asked like 5 people and they're like, what's TCBY?
Are you kidding me? The country's best yogurt.
Yes.
It says it in the title, the country's best yogurt. And we used to go there all the time, and they had a white mousse or something like that that I would always get, and it was delicious.
Nobody knew what it was.
Of course.
That was like the biggest place in St. Joe when I was little.
Oh yeah, and we never went to Dairy Queen. We always went to TCBY's, and that was like the treat, man. And they had the greatest cakes too. So those ice cream cakes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. Good. I was worried.
No,
I was worried about that. Okay. Next one.
I'm ashamed people don't know what that is.
Yeah, I was appalled.
Yeah.
I was genuinely appalled. Anyway, next.
Okay.
Do you think the guy from The Walking Dead is an idiot for having a 6-shooter in the zombie apocalypse?
Well, I'm going to reserve some of what my judgment of the show and stuff just based on... It's a little, dumb, but I gotta say, there's been times I've talked about, what type of weapon I would like in the zombie apocalypse, and I decided a blunderbuss, which if you don't know, it's the big old gun, like it's the pistol that opens up like that, and it only, I think, carries one shot.
You mean that like the Pilgrims had?
Yeah, but it's a pistol size. So really, would it be helpful? No. Would I look awesome? Yes. I would look awesome. And you know what? People aren't going to be like, hey, I know this guy because he has a rifle, or I know this guy because he's got a pistol. They'd be like, that guy has a blunderbuss, and he's killing zombies. He's amazing. I would not be forgotten.
That's a good point. Would
I be killed? Well, that's my plan. I'd be, try to raise up in the ranks and become,
I mean, I would join your group just for the sheer amusement of seeing what the hell happened.
And I think that's the thing, is I think people would be like, well, there's Tom's group, they got the shotguns and pistols. Here's Derek's group, they've got submachine guns. Sam's got a blunderbuss. I think we need to join him. And sure enough.
Let's try this out for a while.
Yeah, let's just have some fun with it.
All right. Let's see. Okay, next. Would you rather be deaf or blind?
Deaf or blind?
This one, it got serious all of a sudden.
It did get very serious. You took it to another level. I gotta say, if I were going to go one way or another, I'm a visual creature. I can definitely tell. The eye, taking in all the art. So I'd probably have to go, I'd rather be blind. I'd like to, see probably more. So though I'd hope I'd have a friend, like in that movie with Richard Pryor and Willy Wonka back in the day, to be
what was that?
See no evil, hear no evil. Yeah. That could be my alternate to help come along with me. That would be amazing. Yeah, but I don't think Richard Pryor was having as much fun in that movie. So being blind, because I think Willy Wonka was deaf. Gene something. Wilder.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was going to say Simmons, but that's the guy from Kiss.
Yes. Proud of myself for remembering the name, though.
All right, and this is the last question. This is from my 6-year-old who wanted to
I'm very excited
get a question in here. He asked it. I thought it was crazy, and then I thought about it. It's kind of applicable to some recent things you've had going on. And it is this.
Oh, gosh.
Would you rather have a house or no house? Is it not? Kind of fits. After I thought about it, I was like, hey, do you know about his house problems?
So here's the question. With the no house, I'm imagining that you're renting or something.
Yeah, that's how I would say. Well, please, would you rather have your house or be renting?
Even with all the troubles that we have with our house and the things that crop up and stuff, it's nice to have a piece of property you can call your own. And I get to mow, which is one thing I love. So I know renting would probably take that aspect out of it. So I'm going to say I'm happy I have a house. I'm glad I have it, even though it makes me crazy at times. I'm happy I have a house. So, good questions. Well done. Well done. So we're going to flip it on its head now, and we're going to come up with the questions that I've come up with. Oh, forgot something. Stay right there. I wanted to look slightly more intellectual while asking questions. So, okay, are you ready? I've also got 11 questions I'm going to ask Naaman here. All right, number 1. Mars thoughts.
What thoughts?
Mars. What do you think? We're sending people up there here in a little bit.
Mars. I send them up there. I mean, I think we need to videotape them up there suffocating and being shocked that they're suffocating. So, I did read a study once that, obviously I don't ever remember anything, but they had said that the human body would be able to live approximately 60 days on another planet just because it's carbon-based life on Earth. We're just not built for that. So, I say send them up there, take a camera. It'd probably be better than half the shows on television. I'd watch them up there and be like, we're having food. We didn't know this was going to happen. We're on Mars. So, yeah, send them.
All right. Very good. Number 2. What part of your body do you find most attractive? Yes.
Did you think of this?
Yeah.
My eyes.
All right. Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Number 3. What's your spirit animal?
I haven't the slightest idea.
You don't have the slightest idea?
Is that like your zodiac sign?
No, what's just your spirit animal? If you're just an animal,
I have
your
no idea.
spirit animal. What type of animal are you?
I don't know.
Okay. Fair enough. I figured you'd say lion.
Do you get to make it up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this isn't a real question. None of these are real questions.
No, are there a lot? It's not like the zodiac signs.
No.
Is it?
This is what do you feel like
Well,
is
then
your
I'm a
spirit
shark.
animal? All right. I didn't even ask why on that, so I'm going to leave that. Still a little mystery there, folks. Still a little mystery, folks. This one I threw you off. My questions have been a little bit more slightly ridiculous. 4. Blue.
The guy from The Hangover?
That's all I needed to know. Okay. Yeah.
No, wait, I'm sorry. Was that old school?
Fine. Good. Perfect. Good enough. 5. All right. If you made a movie, what would be the title and what would it be about?
Oh, Lord. Well, I know Liam Neeson would be starring in it.
Mm-hmm.
So
it'd have something like Fist Punch.
I think it would then have to be about him being in Europe killing terrorists. I don't know.
Okay. And what would be the title of it? Taken 4.
Taken 4.
I was going to say.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. If you could, number 6, if you could date any animal in the animal kingdom, it would be acceptable. What animal and why?
Is this because of that story of the guy that was like having relations with the dolphin?
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, there was a guy, they like made a documentary about it. And I'm not joking.
I believe you.
He said that
I love your random knowledge, though.
He said that the dolphin enticed him. That he originally didn't want to have the relationship,
Right.
but the dolphin wouldn't leave him alone, basically. And so he like...
You do know you can get out of the water, correct?
I mean, I don't know.
He's like, I just love being in the water. Who's enticing who, sir? Who's enticing who?
It's a true story, I swear to God. Someone made a documentary about it. And the guy legitimately is like acting like a victim. It's very entertaining. You should look
Soon
at it.
enough, there's going to be a date rape website against dolphins or something. So
Possibly.
it'll happen. If not, we should
You've
create.
been raped by a dolphin.
If you've been raped by a dolphin, please call this number scrolling at the bottom, which there is none actually.
You can get in on the next documentary.
Yeah.
I don't think I answered that question. I don't think I want to answer that question.
I liked your answer, actually, so I'm going to leave it at that. Now, here's the one that my wife thought of that I was like, this is pretty impressive. Okay. If you had to wear one pair of shoes for the rest of your life, which ones?
Jordan 3s.
Jordan 3s? And
Yeah.
why? Or is
Because
that
they're the
something-
most beautiful tennis shoe ever made. The white with the elephant print trim.
Yeah.
Most beautiful shoe ever made.
Wow.
No questions
Okay.
asked.
Okay.
Easily.
All right, number 8. So, black and blue or gold and white?
It was black and blue. It's black and blue.
Yeah, that's the incorrect answer. The correct answer is who cares?
Sorry.
That's okay. So, all right. And number 9. On the first day of you ruling the world, what would you do?
Oh, gosh. First day of me ruling the world. That's a good question. I would probably get super, super drunk and just probably be non-productive. Because I figure that's probably something no one's tried before. Like, do you think the president's ever been like, all right, first day, we're getting smashed, and then we're going to bed? People were like,
4 years later, he's reelected.
It's like, what about, like, the Middle East? He's like, nope, booze. I think I would try that, just to be different.
You're the party president. It's like Slurm McKinsey.
Yes.
That's Futurama.
Yes.
I'm so tired of partying.
Yep, get plastered. That's what I would do.
Okay, we're going to bring it to a whole real level with number 10 here. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Everybody gets a bouncy house.
Perfect. That's from the Actors Studio. One of their questions.
Is it really?
I was like, I'm going to use that one.
Did anybody ever say that? Because if you're in a bouncy house, have you ever been unhappy?
I have a friend that hates bouncy houses.
Really?
I know.
I will tell you, there was those children that got, like, blown away, like, half a mile in a bouncy house. So I guess some people have been unhappy. But I haven't, so I went back.
But that time they were being blown away, they were probably having a blast.
It probably was. They were bouncing around in there.
Yeah, enjoyable. All right, and lastly, number 11. What is your favorite curse word?
Mother. Now you know a little bit more about us.
Yep.
Some of the mystery is gone.
Yes.
Yeah, so we figured you guys might want to know what goes on in our brains. What is out there that drives this amazing hysterical show that you guys watch every night?
That's true. It's true. So this will be coming to you shortly, and as always, you can hit us up on our Twitters. I'm at Sam M. Spangler.
And I'm at Naaman S.
And then you've got our YouTube, Sam and Naaman in the Morning, our Facebook page, Sam and Naaman in the Morning. We've had a couple new people join. We appreciate that. We hope you enjoyed this episode. We've got a lot of fun things to come in the future. All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.